Hello Facebook friends, my name is Kellen Brady and I am a real estate agent with Eris House Properties. On behalf of Eris House, I'd like to welcome you to our first live video event. With this video event, I want to explain just a little bit about some of the experience that I have had as a real estate professional, as well as other real estate professionals. They will soon follow with other videos about some of the things that we've experienced and how we can better help you with your home buying or selling. And with that being said, I've actually had some of the experience. Actually, I had 10 years experience as working for a home builder. And it was during that time that I learned how to, how a home is properly built, as well as the materials that are in the home, and as well as, the process behind buying a home, behind building a home. And it was during that time that I was able to take that experience and use it in my current profession of being a real estate agent and really helping people with the home buying and selling process. Now, speaking of the home buying process, there can be things that can be a little bit scary or intimidating. And one thing we like to do is, make it so it's not as scary, help you understand some of the things before they happen. And one of those things that can tend to be a little bit more common as being a little bit scary is the home inspection report. Now, I actually have them pulled up on my computer over here, and this particular home inspection happened only about a week ago. And whenever you come across a home inspection, there's going to be quite a bit of information in it. But usually they will have a section that they have on there that are, in this particular case, are called red line items, or things that the inspector wants you to know about. And sometimes that alone can be scary. If you think about, red line items, oh no, But a lot of the times, in most cases, not every case, but most, a lot of the things in the inspection report are fairly minor and totally repairable. For instance, these are just some I'm going to pull off of this one here. The main room floor outlet is not secure, and for safety should be serviced. Okay, so basically the floor outlet is loose and needs to be tightened. Easy fix. Okay, another thing, the laundry room door striker plate needs to be adjusted for the striker pin to engage. Basically, the door in the laundry room doesn't actually shut all the way. Again, another minor fix, something that is totally doable. Now, being an inspector, you do have to have a pretty good eye in seeing these type of things. With my experience in the construction industry, that's one thing I have been able to kind of acquire. But I'm not a certified licensed inspector, but these inspectors, these are the type of things that they will see. And just kind of for a fun exercise, I'd like for you to actually come down to our hallway bathroom, where I have basically made 4 things that would be items that an inspector would find and put on an inspection report that would potentially be red line items. So if you come follow me down to our hallway bathroom, and I'm not going to say anything, and I want you to see if you could find the 4 things that an inspector would more than likely find, and these are things that he would find in a bathroom. And so go ahead and go through there and see if you could find all 4 of those things. So, how'd you do? Did you find all 4? Well, let's go ahead and take a look. Who knows? Maybe you actually found more than 4. There might be more than 4, but the 4 things I actually got ready for this video. So go ahead and come follow me in here. So back over here, I'm not sure if you noticed it, but right here there is a missing outlet plate cover. This would be considered a red line item. Again, minor thing, but an inspector would call this out. You just have to get a new plate cover. Okay, there's one. Over here, maybe a little bit more obvious, we got a leaking tub spigot there, and again, totally repairable by a plumber. Fairly minor. Looks intimidating, looks scary. Would be brought up on an inspection report. Okay, and over here, I don't know if you noticed the screws sticking out of that AC register cover there. Those would also be items that would be brought up. Again, fairly minor. And then last but not least, not sure if you caught this here, in our bathroom here, we actually didn't finish it right here, and so this could potentially be a tripping hazard, so this would be something that they would probably also call out. We need a transition there. So those are just really 4 things that could potentially be brought up in an inspection report, minor things. Now again, I don't want to say that you're never going to come across big things, big potential problems. They will be there. But for the most part, an inspection is there to help you as a buyer to actually know exactly the problems with the house and use this to your advantage. Consult with your Aris House agent when you are there. Look over these items and figure out how you can respond to the seller and asking them to potentially even fix these items or potentially even give you credit. And last but not least, one thing I also want to emphasize, which is really important, make sure that on the day of inspection that you are there with the inspector, and make sure that you walk through the house with him and have him point out each of these things, kind of like I did in the bathroom there. Have him show you each of these items, that way you know and you understand all the particularly minor stuff that might come up, that might seem intimidating, might be a red line item, but you can go through those things and say, okay, my inspector, he comforted me, my agent helped me, we can get through this together. So we're basically scratching the surface here, but hopefully this video was a little bit helpful, and please feel free to comment below if you would like for me to potentially do a follow-up video, maybe in a little bit more detail, maybe how to get your house ready before an inspection, things like that. Love to help you out. So thank you so much for being here with us this evening, and I hope you have a good night. Thank you.